Hi again everyone. I've come back up to camp again today to try the one stick fire challenge again. It's a lovely day. It's about 60 degrees, so about 14 degrees Celsius. The sun's out, the skies are clear, there's no sign of rain at the moment. The ground's fairly damp. It was raining all day yesterday. I came up to the camp quite late on in the afternoon, about 6 p.m, and there was some rainwater had dripped in at this end, and I think that was because obviously with a not flat ridge line, I think the water had been running down the ridge line and then just dripping into the shelter. So as you can see, I've added an extra bit on over that and a kind of makeshift triangle at the end to try and keep the rain off. And as you can probably also see, I also added a makeshift flagpole, which I also brought from home. Well, the flag, not the pole. I have my lunch with me today and some tinder to start a fire the easy way, because I'm planning on hopefully getting a wee fire going to heat up some lunch or coffee, which is what you can probably also see there sitting on the fire pit. But yeah, I'm going to get this one stick fire on the go again and see how we get on with that. Well, I made a few modifications to the shelter. I added a wee bit more tarp and kind of created a bit more of a kind of porch area, just so that I've got a bit more room under there. I'll take you over and show you what I also did. I mean, it's obviously, you know, not going to win any architecture awards, because it, you know, it doesn't really have to look good, it just needs to function. So I created a bit more of a triangle on that end there, and I cinched the corner together just here. That's just like a wee fisherman's look, but I've just used it to cinch this corner of the tarp together with an acorn, and that's just to, you know, kind of make sure the rain kind of runs off there a wee bit rather than, you know, coming straight in at me, hopefully. So yeah, again, I just used what I've got lying around, you know, the old metal washing pole thing or whatever it was that I found the last time I was up here, and then a couple of sticks to, you know, create tent poles and whatnot. So yeah, but that actually took, again, about an hour and 20 minutes or something. Took quite a while, but yeah, fairly pleased with it. And I've tried to do the same here, as kind of create a kind of triangle here. Again, just kind of cinching that together onto the tripod. Yeah, that's that. So that gives me a lot more space in this area here, as you can see, just to chillax. But it's an absolutely gorgeous day, so it's really, really lovely to be out. What I have discovered in the meantime, while I was sitting here, I heard some noises. I wondered maybe if there was some deer trotting past me. But I've discovered that actually it's not the deer. So I'll take you down this wee bit of the path and see if I can show you. I'll just turn it around. Hopefully you can see it's quite sunny in this field, but there we go. Probably see that big one in the background there. There's quite a few of them hiding over in underneath the shaded trees there as well. If you can kind of see them, that's it there. Oh yeah, that's what the noises were. The limousine cows. Now this area in France that I'm in is part of the Limousin region, and they are famous for their beef cattle, the Limousin cows. They look quite a lot like Highland cows, but they're fairly harmless. And not only that, they're bound in by an electric fence, so they don't wander away. We'll just come back up to the garden. Oh, it's such a lovely day. So nice. It's a perfect temperature. And the sun is shining. Yeehaw. Oh, here we are back at camp. Here's the view from the garden at the other side. That's one of the neighbours' houses. Actually, that's the barn that you can see. You can't really quite see their house. That's another neighbour, but they're a bit further along the road from us. This field over here is also used for the cows, so it also has the electric fencing around it. Enough relaxing for one day. I'm going to try this one stick fire challenge again, so let's get set up and see how we get on. I dug an old chair out the hen coop thing. It's a bit broken on one side, so I might fall off. I wanted to get a seat somewhere that we were in the sun, because the shelter's not in the sun yet. So here we go, guys, here's my one stick. This is just an old bucket at my feet here. My ferro rod. It's the same kind of stick that I chose yesterday. There was two of them, so tried one yesterday and this is the second one that I'm going to try today. this is quite a difficult challenge without a knife. I watched some videos this morning on YouTube to see if there was any hints or tips, but essentially everybody that I watched used a knife, so there's something to be said about that. It's a heck of a lot easier when you've got a knife, you know, to make feather sticks and make shaving curls and stuff like that, obviously, so that you've got that really small tinder to catch the spark from the ferro rod. It's a lot harder when you've got nothing essentially to do that with. You need to find another way of, you know, breaking this stick down somehow. The ferro rod's not sharp, obviously. You know, it's fairly limited, and also I don't want to break it. It's not really that strong, I don't think. So yeah, a fairly difficult challenge, I think. So what I'm going to try next is, I'm just going to get this tiny piece here and I'm going to smash it together with 2 rocks and see if that makes any difference. Well, that's definitely a way to break it down into wee tiny bits, but I don't think it'll be good enough for tinder yet. Well, the sun's moved round, so I'm going to give this fire a chance. I'm not going to go too mad. If it doesn't work, then I'll just go to quick firelight method, because I want to heat my lunch up and heat my coffee up. But we'll see. So at the moment, this is the other kind of thing I've been trying to do with the ferro rod, is to try and dig into this bit to, you know, get some sort of feathering that it'll take a spark, but it's a solid piece that I can lean on. That's the plan at the moment. Annoyed me. So I'm going to dig it up. Might be onions. Don't know. did say that chair was broken. I discovered yesterday my back was agony from all that leaning over. Well, I don't know. Proving a pretty impossible challenge. I just can't get the stick small enough to make enough tinder to catch a spark. I definitely think the sticks are dry enough though to create a fire, so I'm counting that as a partial success. But I want to get this fire on so I can heat my lunch up. So, ferro rod, consigned to history for the moment. So this is what I brought with me. I found it in the shop yesterday for 52 cents. Fire starter wood. I'll show you what it looks like. How cute is that? Look! And it's got some sort of shavings thing in the middle as well. I don't know what they are, but that is so cute. I couldn't resist buying it. Does that count as one stick, Sep? Probably not. I think you just put it like that. I think. I think that's the plan. And I'm just going to put some of these smaller pieces around it to get this fire going, hopefully. Hopefully. Ouch. That's silly. Silly woman. See what I mean? Right, let's see if this works. These matches are hopeless. They break so easily. Another broken one. I don't know if you can see it. I'll give you a wee look at it. There you go. That's what it does. It burns up like a wee pyramid amongst all the sticks that's in it. Quite good. 52 cents. Less than €1. Fantastic. Well, there we go. I'm not going to go mad. I'm just going to try and heat up some lunch and some coffee. Because the sun's still shining and it's still boiling. Coffee's just about ready. Bandabby dozy. I'm going to see if I can get another wee bit of water heated up because I'd like a wee bit more water in that coffee. I'm going to get my back sore again doing that. But anyway. Oh, that tarp's hot. How perfect is this? Gorgeous sunshine, really lovely day, nice wee breeze, coffee's ready, chicken's heating up. Got a wee fire going in the pit. I'm going to test that water because I don't actually want it to boil. Oh, yeah, it's hot enough. Perfect. Swish out the old mug. Pour the coffee. Hot water. Oh man, that looks good. Here we are, guys. A nice piece of chicken on the grill. A couple of nice pieces of French bread. That's my lunch. And for afters, for my coffee, I've got a nice wee chocolate French bun thing. So I'll stick that in as well, just to heat it up, soften it up a bit, and the last for the fire. That was a yummy lunch, especially the chocolate pastry thing afterwards. Washed that down with the coffee, it was lovely. Really lovely and warm now that the sun's full on in the camp, so took my t-shirt off, rolled it up in my jumper, made a pillow, and decided to lie down, just chillax for a while. Bit disappointing about the one stick fire challenge. I've really tried my best, and it's frustrating to be so close and yet so far away, because I think I'm almost literally, you know, there, but that small matter of the tinder is what's causing the problem. I'm absolutely convinced though that from having done this challenge now on, well, this was my third attempt, that it's definitely improved my fire skills, and with a knife it would be an absolute dodo, hopefully. Famous last words. So I don't know whether to give it another go or not. I'll see. You can probably hear the aircraft overhead. Gorgeous, gorgeous day. Great wee camp out. I found a wee locking triangular kind of carabiner clip. When I was at home. So I picked it up and put it in my pocket because it looked handy. So I used that later this afternoon to make a makeshift tiny tripod to stick the camera on. So that was really useful. I'll show you a photograph of that. But yeah, it's what time is it? 3:35. That's probably about 3.5 hours I've been up here. The time just flies by as well, doesn't it, when you're doing this kind of thing? And there's a lot of physical energy. I mean, you expend a lot of energy. I think in a survival situation, it would be really difficult. You would need to balance that with being able to get calories in, and dehydrating and things. So it would be a lot tougher in a survival situation. Definitely. But yeah, it's so gorgeous just feeling the sun beating down on me, warming me up. So I'll have a wee chillax here and I'll maybe bring you back before I head down to the house again. I've not got any plans at the moment other than chillaxing. I mean, I am on my holiday. Well chaps, that's me. I'm pretty much more or less packed up and I'm going to head down the road. I only did one other wee thing, which was cut off a piece of the pine off of that big pine log that I pulled out of the tree in one of my earlier episodes up here. So I think this might be a nice piece of fatwood in there, and I'm going to try and chop that down in the house and see if it is. But anyway, that's me. I'm getting packed up now. Lovely day out. Great to be outdoors again. So thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you again soon. Bye!